welcome back to the Sherwood Urban Farm, where it is my dream to see a vegetable garden in every backyard in the city. So today's project is to move my compost into the curing bin. I've run out of compost now, which I had in feed bags, so I need to empty out the curing bin's compost, which has been in there for a couple of months. It's just the last which was still in there. The rest of it I'd already put in the feed bags, and then I'm going to move it across my the one that needs to it still needs to mature a bit, so I'm going to move that across. So let's go over there and have a look at what the compost is looking like so far in my collection bin. Let's call it that. We've got the collection bin, and then I've got a curing bin. I should have a third bin. The third bin would then be for me to just sort of use it out, like harvest it out, whatever you want to call it. But I don't have space for that because my greenhouse is right there, and I've got my avo tree here. So anyway, that is just what it is. Right, let's have a look. This is my current compost. It's just pellet, and then I have this loose pellet which I can pull out, and then I just move it into this side. So this side is I keep it under a carpet because I don't want it to get dried out. And I mean, this I filled it up till about here, and then within a few weeks it's back down. Sometimes within a week it's back down again. So this is not my only composting area. In the chicken run, let's go have a look in the chicken run. My daughters have decided they will put a plank in there to sort of keep it. But so the chickens are on the wood chips, and then which absorbs all the manure and stuff, and then we just rake it into that heap over there. That is probably almost ready to use anyways, but I'll leave that for a little bit longer. In my opinion, you can never have too much compost. So the first thing I'm going to do is move this thing out the way. This should be beautiful compost right here, because it's been in here for quite a while. The top stuff had cured or matured faster. And because what I do is, now you're going to see when I move it, then the top stuff is obviously the freshest stuff that hasn't started decomposing yet, and then the bottom stuff lands on the top as I move it across. So that's why I was able to use the top stuff first. Yeah, so let's have a look. Let's open it up. Where's my fork? And have a look what it looks like. Yeah, you see that this heap, I didn't use the garden shredder, and I can kick myself for doing that, because now I have branches underneath, and that makes it a little bit more difficult to fork it into anything. So it's got a lot of also this is from autumn. So it's got a lot of leaves from the trees, which is in here, but that's fine. So it's almost a bit like a leaf mold kind of compost, but it'll still work. It'll still be great. I wanted to show you what it looks like. So have a look here. Not as many earthworms as I would have liked. It smells of forest. That is beautiful. Let me put that in the bag. So what I've realized while trying to dig out this compost is that actually it's only some of it, like on the top and around the edges, some of the edges, that is nice proper compost. And underneath, I'll show you, it is really just a lot of leaf. I've turned it around a bit and pulled it over, and then you can see it is really just a whole lot of leaves, And I know leaves do take long to decompose. And then I just thought, stuff this, I'm taking all of those little twigs out. I'm not going to wait for them to decompose because it's such a pain. Every time you stick the fork in, then it like gets stuck on all these twigs and little branches. I'm not going to worry with that now. So what I actually thought I'm going to do is I'm going to rake this out. It's going to be extra work, but I only do this like maybe twice a year, so it's okay. Obviously you could get your compost to go much faster if you were turning it every 2 weeks, but I'm just not going to do that. That's just too much work. Yeah, so I'm going to rake this all out, then I'm going to move that over, and then as I'm moving it, I'm going to just add it in so that it's a little bit more mixed up and not all in a pile like this and just on top of each other. If it's added, it's almost like mixing in a cake. I think then the ingredients should dissolve. Oh, well, I'm hoping so. Well, I found my red regulars. Here they are. Hang on. There's one there, and there's one escaping over there. Wow! Look at all of that. Look at them. You know what I found? They love cardboard. That's normally where you'll find there's a piece of cardboard here now, and newspaper and stuff. They love it. You normally find them around there. There's the babies. You can see that. Look at that. There it goes. They love the cardboard. Oh, and there's a tiny bubby there and there. So there we go. I've done it. There's my compost that is going to be curing for a few months. Not even maybe just for a few weeks. The bottom stuff is going to take longer. But the top stuff is, I mean, I could actually use it. I did take a bag out to use already because the bottom stuff is ready. I'll leave that for a bit, the rest of it. And then I started throwing some stuff in already into this one. I should probably shred that with the garden shredder, but I don't feel like it. I'm tired now. Anyway, so that was my project for the day. I hope you enjoyed that. Please like and subscribe and share with your friends if you enjoyed that. Have a fantastic day further.